Hello farmers, welcome back to Green Mountain Forest. It is time to make some hay bales. I got some help with me today. She's going to be driving the Case Puma. I'm just checking out the baler to make sure everything's working properly. We haven't used it just yet, so I mean, it looks, everything's fine. The pickup's down, that's turning. Yep, everything looks good in there. We are going to be in the International. So let's go ahead and unfold that. Put it on down, and I guess it all depends on how many bales I make, depending on how we're going to pick them up. If I do make a good amount of bales, then there's a good chance we might get a baling trailer. If I don't get too much, then probably just pick it up with the front-loading bale spike and stack it. Don't know. I don't really know what to expect from a grass field that we really didn't fertilize and all that fun stuff. We'll see what we get off these, I almost said two fields, they're not fields, but off these two areas. Now, this area is only going to count once because the scrap metal place is going to be going here, hopefully in the next day or so. Shane's supposed to be coming by, somewhere around the 10 o'clock hour to figure out if we got a big enough area for the scrap metal place or not. And if it is, they're just going to start leveling it out and getting it all set to be built. So that's where we're at. But first things I need to get done is actually get some hay bales in storage. So make sure I got enough grass for our sheep for the winter time. Just trying to take a quick peek around here to see if there are any bales popping out yet. I think I see one over there. So that's something. I was actually shocked that the grass grew overnight, but it is the 5th day of summer. So we're technically in late summer, but no grass around the sheep pasture just yet. So I'm thinking, are the sheep actually eating that much grass? I don't think so. So I'm not quite sure, and there's no manure popping up just yet either. And I did double check the mod, and the mod does say, hey, manure spawns here. I'm like, okay. I'm not getting any manure. I mean, are the sheep having some issues I don't know about? Maybe I need to call the vet in. Actually, I'm getting quite a few bales here. I thought I only saw one at that corner, but there's one here. One there, one there. Yeah, we're getting a good amount of bales here. But I just got to keep in mind, I can't really count the bales off this field because this field's not really here for grass and hay. That's what the other fields are supposed to be for. Yeah, I think I'll save myself the cash for now, not bother with the baling trailer. We'll just take the Case International, and this will hold 3 bales at a time. Let's make some trips back and forth. It's not that far, so we can manage. We can manage. Well, I was not expecting this many bales in this little section. But hey, we'll take them. I will take them all. I still got the other section to do up by the farm. Wow, like 15 or so? I mean, really? Did we do like 15 bales already? Well, it says 14. There's probably a couple in the baler. Let me go ahead and turn this off. Fold that up. And they'll follow me up to the farm, and we'll make some more bales. Now, like I said, I only want to keep about 3 of these. At least I think that should be more than enough. Our sheep said they only need like 4,000 liters for a year. So if I keep 3 bales, that's 12,000. So that should be good for a while. I don't expect any offspring until like next year, at the earliest. So yeah, with 3 bales should be enough. And if the worst comes to worst, we'll go up and see Wayne and Dwayne, and we can always just buy a hay bale for like $600. I gotta remember, I think the implement, even though I turned my implement off, I think the implement on the baler is still on, so they're only gonna be able to travel like at 12 miles an hour or so. I don't want to travel too fast because then she won't be able to follow me for some unknown reason. Well, I know the reason. they can only follow. They can only keep so many markers unfollow me. So if you get too far ahead, they get lost. So hopefully we can mow again somewhere in late fall, maybe. Hopefully. Come on, Case. Let's go. Go ahead and unfold this. And I'll probably get like another 6 bales out of here, I guess is the way it's going. Alright, they're up here. Go ahead and grab our hay. Shouldn't take us too long to do this. And once I get all the hay bales moved, I'm going to probably bring the tree harvester up here. Yeah, and cut down some more trees. I don't know where I'm going to start cutting just yet. I think we'll just keep on cutting on down this hill a little bit. I do want to kind of prep for a field at some point. Now that I got enough hay sitting around, I'm not too concerned about not having food for the sheep. So I think we can start kind of clearing out a little bit of an area and maybe prep a field like in early fall. That's kind of my goal. Just at least get one field in, and maybe next year we can actually do some farming by seeding something, maybe getting a harvester. Wayne kind of keeps me informed of some things that are out there once in a while. So yeah, if he ever finds a good deal, who knows, we could actually have a harvester next year and all that good stuff. So it all worked out when we put down the bale sell point, because we got a mowing package and a baler. And I can't fit between these bales, but oh, it worked. All right. Kind of tight corners in here, but we'll make it work. She's probably going nuts behind me like, what is this idiot doing? Zigzagging like he is. I don't know either. I really don't know. And I'm not going to get it all, but that's going to be good enough. But I guess I got to get it all, because if I don't, they'll drive me nuts. There we go. So now having 2 tractors finally pays off a little bit. Let's tell our worker that thank you for your service. Alright, let me go ahead and park the windrower away. I also got to start planning a little bit to maybe getting another shed in the for the future. So I got to figure out where I may need to start placing that down. Because we're getting a good amount of equipment here. Oh, Mr. Wheel, you're not really stuck there, are you? Alright, we'll leave the international running, so I'm going to be using it here in just a second. Let's go ahead and... that's not the right button. Let's hit that button. Have to remap that key, because that key's all wrong. Let's lift it up. Fold it up. And we do have 2,000 liters inside the baler, so it's all good. Why is my mower like that? I sure as heck didn't park my mower like that. Unless who knows, maybe I did. Maybe I have. Alright, so how many bales we end up making? 22 bales, really? Really, that would justify kind of in a way of getting the auto-loading baling trailer, but 14 of those bales down here, yeah, we won't be getting bales from that area anymore. So that's good news for us. We actually got some hay bales. I'm actually thinking I may store 6 now. I don't know. I may get bold and call Cletus up and maybe ask for more sheep. Alright, we got our first 3 bales. I had to go into my options and remap some keys. Yeah, the other day when I was trying to figure out what's going on the tree harvester and why the header was turning, I reset all my key bindings trying to figure out if that would solve the problem. So now it's taking me every episode. I thought I'd reset all my bindings the way I like it, and then I find a button that's doing multiple things at once. I'm like, yep, didn't delete that one. There, so now I do believe that when I hit this button over here, it's not going to detach, it should unload. So I want to clear out the field down below first, and then we'll come up here and clean these on out. It's funny that you look at the hay bales you buy in the store, and then you look at the hay bales that we have. Of course, the hay bales that we bought in the store are the base game bales, and these are the seasoned bales. Let me just go into the seasons page. I'm trying to think. Yeah, we'll keep about 6 of these. And then I think we'll go up and sell the rest. I mean, the price kind of sucks, but I don't need that many hay bales. I mean, I will get a little bit of cash from it. I mean, originally I didn't even think about mowing the grass down here until the other day when we were cutting the trees down. Like, wait a minute. I got grass here. I can cut this before we try to build on it. So, I mean, I will make a little bit of cash from it, and also, you know, make the 3 brothers up there a little happy that someone's actually selling them some bales. I mean, I'm not the only one that's selling some bales because we bought a bale from them, so someone else is coming here across the river and selling to them, which is good. More business, the merrier. So, yeah, once we get the scrap metal place down and get going, if I do have the cash, we will be buying the land so I can put up a cell phone tower up for these people around here. So they can get better reception. It does look kind of weird now that when I go around this map, not that too high, there we go. Now that we go around the map and I get into an area like this, where it's like open, it just feels kind of weird, you know, just going back not long ago where there were just trees everywhere. I mean, there's still trees everywhere, but, you know, we got roads and such. So everything is coming along nicely. Yeah, so this will be the last stack that we keep, and then the rest of the bales we're going to bring up to the bale market. Dwayne should be happy about that. And yeah, we're not going to make a killing on some bales here today, but so what do we make 22 bales? Is that what we made? We're keeping 6, so that means we're selling 18. Is that correct? No, that's wrong. Oh, we're selling 16. Kind of good to give the International a little bit of a workout today. So we were getting like 197,000. Yeah, 197,000. Yeah, where's my mind at right now? $197 per bale. And so yeah, we buy the bales for 600, and we're selling them for like 200, which is fine. I mean, the market's not the great right now for hay bales, but you know, just give you an idea how much Three Brothers are making off a bale right now. But yeah, it's good to get the International out and about, get the motor all going here, get it nice and warm, burn off any carbon emissions inside. I think I got one bale left. I think I will put that in storage. I'm not going to make a trip all the way back down. So we'll have a total of 8 bales sitting around the barn. Like I said, with that many bales, it kind of makes me think about maybe getting some extra sheep. So I may give Cletus a call later on and saying, hey, I'll take a few more sheep if you don't mind, if you have any around. I think it's just one bales I got left. And since we got the other field all cleaned out, that means Shane will be down there. And I think my bale just popped off, and I got it back on. It's off again. Yeah, trying a little of the in-cab stuff. Not always the best with it. I just want to turn the auto loader off because I don't want to come in here and have it load up more bales. So the bale on the left is one we've been using, or used once. I'm just surprised that when the grass grew around here in the morning, I thought the grass would go around the sheep pasture as well. But apparently the sheep are using enough grass to where they're grazing on it. And taking enough off there so we're not actually seeing it. Alright, so there's the Case International all taken care of, and all the hay bales taken care of. How much did we actually make on the bales today? I'm guessing like 3,000? Property income... No, sold bales, yeah, $2,954. So that's not too bad, really. Different income rather than selling tree logs and property income as well. So we do have a good amount of bales for our 4 sheep, but with the amount of bales I got, I can almost get 4 more. Any manure? No manure. Yeah, so I'm not really sure. I was hoping for some manure because maybe I could put down a greenhouse a little bit in the future, but it's looking like the sheep don't want to. Are you having some problems? Is this grass a little binding? I have no idea what the problem is. Yeah, so I mean, if I get the manure, great. If I don't, yeah, like I said, it's not too bad because I do like the looks of the sheep pasture itself. All right, so next step is to get some of my stuff out of the field down below. And the first thing I am going to go down and grab, since we're up here, we'll just grab the Case Puma, go on down and grab the Bucks wood chipper, get that up here, and then I'll go down and get the tree harvester, get that back up here, and we're going to start cutting some more trees down around the farm, trying to expand the area a little bit. And like I said, maybe sometime early fall, mid-fall, we'll be buying a plow and start making a field of some sort. I have no idea what I'm going to plant in it first. I guess it all depends on how big of an area I clear out. If I clear out a big enough area, I guess we can do a field of crop, and if I get enough grass around it, I should have enough grass to feed our sheep in the future. Alright, with the wood chipper back up here, and now the tree harvester back up here, I can get to work around the farm. Kind of good to be back at the farm, just expanding it for a field. And like I said, I think we're going to just go kind of towards the river a little bit. No set plan, just start making the area bigger, right? That's all I really need to do. Just down there, obviously, where the scrapyard is going to go, and Shane is not there yet, but I really don't have too much of a worry. I'm sure he'll get there in due time. And when he does, hopefully, if I don't hear nothing from him, then I'll just going to assume everything's going well. So, yeah, I think we're just going to spend the rest of the morning cutting down some trees around here. which means bringing in more cash, which hopefully means maybe buying more land in the future, near future. Who knows? I did make a call into Wayne though, and I was just telling him keep an eye open for any kind of like a plow or something like that, or if he has any around. Just let me know. I'm not looking for anything big. Nothing bigger than 5 meters for a plow. So we'll see what he comes up with. He knows what I have for tractors. I said, yeah, just don't give me a plow that requires like 700 horsepower because I ain't got it. I think the Puma is what, 320 horsepower, and I think that's the biggest tractor I really want to have around here. Of course, I say that now, and then in the future, it's like, yeah, let's go ahead and get a big bud. No, just kidding. Just kidding. I'm actually getting pretty good with the tree harvester now. I don't have to put the HUD up to know when it should be able to cut down a tree. And now that I got my keys remapped, the header is not spinning on me every 2 seconds. I have to keep waiting to turn it back. Yeah, so right now I'm just, I don't have a set plan of where the field needs to go or what. So right now I'm just cutting down trees. We'll make a big as an area as we can. And then once we get a plow, it'll be like, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Wow, it looks like it does get pretty steep going down the hill right there. It doesn't look bad when you're like walking through the woods sometimes, or just looking at it from the sky. Then you start clearing out the trees, and you start realizing, wow, that's steeper than I thought. Yeah, maybe I don't want to go down any further. Yeah, it looks like yeah, that's pretty steep down through there. So I think this is about as far south I want to go. Is that south? I think that's south, heading that way. One thing I will say about this grass, and I think I said it before, but I'm going to say it again. It sure does hide the stumps pretty good. Just the way the texture of the grass is. I'm interested to see what the soil texture is going to look like when we finally do get a plow. Like I said, the plow shouldn't make or break us. We're talking like 10 grand for a plow, so it's not going to be expensive. At least I think it's going to be roughly around 10 grand. I have no set plans on what plow I'm going to buy yet. It's all up to Wayne, really, and see what he has in stock for us. Or in store for us. I also am thinking about another animal pen. Not for sheep. Nope. Not for sheep. It could be for cows, really. I know, cows, this early. You're not even close to being ready for cows. No, I'm not. Might be chickens as well. And I think those pastures are going to go kind of around the pond area, just so I can do the same thing we did for the sheep. So, yeah, the closer to the pond, the better. So maybe just have like all the only thing I'm going to do on this map is, well, sheep, as we already know, chickens, and I'm 50-50 on the cows. Now the problem with the cows is I'm not even close to being ready for them. I mean, I could make silage bales and just give them silage and grass or whatever. But it's going to take like a year for them to start making milk. Or I can go a different route and do cattle for beef. Now the only problem is around here I have no place to sell said cattle. So I'm not going to be able to transport them there. So if I do cattle for beef, pretty much going to have someone come pick them up, and I'll have to pay a transporting fee every time. So that cuts into the profit a little bit. But there's always a possibility I could do cattle for beef and then have my own meat market, which means I could drive the cattle on down to the meat market and make my own meat and sell the meat to the community around here. But man, that is looking too far ahead right now. So right now I'm just in the plans of deforesting the area here, because that's what we do on Green Mountain Forest, deforest. Yeah, so my main goal, like I said, by mid-August, by mid-fall, I would like to have an idea of where to put a field. I would like to do some crops next year. And that's not what I wanted to have happen. Luckily, I have a chainsaw. Yeah, so next year, hopefully we'll have a crop. That means buying a harvester. I mean, I really don't have to buy a harvester. I guess I could always just lease one, but I'm never one for leasing equipment for some reason. I'd like to buy. I mean, if it's only going to be a one-time use thing, then fine. But really, probably leasing may not be a bad idea because we're only going to have one field, and it's not like there's other farmers around here where I can do contracts and such. So we might lease a harvester. And our field's not going to be that big either, so yeah, maybe leasing is probably the smart thing to do rather than waste some money on buying a harvester for now. Alright, I gotta take care of that tree because it's going to bother the heck out of me. And then I will say on the trees, it's harder to get rid of the limbs than it used to be. Come on, where are you? There we go. Oh, I got more here. Alright. There it goes. Come on, every little bit counts. There we go. That should be good, I think. How's the grass today? Just curious. 15%? I don't know is when the grass is below 20%, we do know that's considered quote-unquote dry grass. But does the dry grass turn faster to hay if it's at like 15% moisture compared to 19% moisture, or is it when you just cut it and it's dry grass, it's kind of like a set timer and depending on the conditions of the day? Don't know, but the way it's been raining around here this summer, I was just happy just to get the grass mowed the other day, and it took a long time for that grass to turn to hay. So we'll have to keep that in mind around here. Like I said, the geo that I'm using is the one for south of Quebec. So I don't know what they have it set for. I was using the Midwest, USA Midwest, but now I'm using south of Quebec. It's going to be interesting to see when winter comes how much snow we're going to get. So I'm thinking when fall comes, I probably am going to have to look at some kind of a plow, because these roads over here are technically mine. So yeah, I'm going to have to kind of maintain them myself. Can we not tip over the tree harvester today? Thank you. Wait, did I miss a limb? I mean, obviously I did, because I can see it sticking up in the air over there. Are we all set now? Are we all set? I think so. Alright, so for the next hour, I'm going to be doing what you've been seeing me doing. Maybe even cut up some stumps later on. The weather is not good enough. You might be saying, make more hay. The weather for the next couple of days is kind of terrible. I could, like I said, if I wanted to, I could make silage bales by cutting the grass. But that means I need to buy a wrapper or... Yeah, the mind is starting to turn. No, Peanut. You just need to wait until the scrapyard's built to see how much money you got. I'm trying to think, I need to go buy this, need to go buy that. It's like, no, 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 you need to wait. You need to wait. Don't get yourself in a hole here. Alright, so I'm going to get back to, well, not get back, but I'm going to continue on cutting these trees down in this area. When noon comes, I'm going to go inside and have, like, I think a tuna fish sandwich sounds good today. You know, that's what you have in the summertime, is tuna fish sandwich. And a tall glass of iced tea. Yeah, that seems about right. So I'm going to get back to cutting, or continue cutting these trees. And I'll see you probably mid-afternoon, maybe? Something like that. Alright, so it is just past noon. I have gone down to where the scrapyard's going to go. I had a call from Shane, so I went on down there to see the situation. And if you look at our bank account, yeah, situation's good because they charged me a lot on landscaping. Yikes. It cost a lot. So, yeah, the scrap metal yard's ready to go in. Not much that they need to do, really. I guess let's put up a brick wall. Hard pavement needs to be put down, and a building, I suppose, is what they're going to do. Shane's going to get on it right away, and they're going to put it on down. So I'm glad I didn't go buy the land, because I would not have the cash to pay for all that landscaping. It took quite a bit of time, a lot of moving some dirt in and out, so that's where all the money has gone. So I haven't had a chance really to get much done around the main farm itself. I mean, you can kind of see where the trees were because of the grass differential. But I did get a lot of the tree stumps cut. Now I'm back here cutting more trees, as you can see. So, yeah, the scrapyard's going to be put in sometime this afternoon. So hopefully by the time we do next episode, we'll have a scrapyard down. And we'll be getting some more income in that way, but because I got to pay for the building to be put down as well. So, I mean, I've already spent 200 grand on landscaping. The building's 100 grand, so there's 300 grand I'm spending right then and there. But there will be a scrapyard there. Can I use a scrapyard for anything? Not really. But they did promise to have, they want to do some not seed sell point, but a buy, well, for them it's a buy point. For us it's a sell point to sell grain and whatnot. They want to do a little bit of that as well. And who knows, maybe there is a place big enough for us to probably put a placeable down somewhere in the future. So if I decide to go with cattle and do meat production, that'd be a good place to do it. Other factories that we do have, probably not the wisest. Maybe the only thing I could get involved in doing is like putting down a bakery. So I mean, a bakery would not be the worst thing to have around here. But I'm thinking, if anything, I don't know. I gotta see how the scrapyard comes out first of all, see how it looks. But we'll get money from the scrapyard little by little, because like I said, we are paying for the building to be put down. So it's not like Three Brothers, where they paid for the buildings to be put down and we got reimbursed a little bit because they're using our land, by them giving us a mower and a baler, which has helped us out today because we got, was it just shy of $3,000 in hay bales for a little bit that we cut. So buying the land right now is a little bit out of reach. I need another 100 grand, but if you can see the amount of trees they got here, I'm getting close to buying that land. And when I do, I need to extend that out, and yeah, I need to put down a cell phone tower for all these people. I think that's kind of the next step, is getting enough cash for that land across the way. And of course I'll get some of the money back by cutting a road to wherever the cell phone tower is going to go. But yeah, more people are coming in. They need internet access, cell phone reception, all that good stuff. So that's where we are. Yeah, I'll probably sell these logs in between episodes as well. And like I said, the scrapyard will be put down, so we'll go down and look at that. But apparently I need to do some more work down there to get actually access. There is some kind of access to the to where the scrapyard gate is going to be. I just need to bring a road down from our road in a different spot. That's all it's going to take. But I think that's where we're going to have to wrap up for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you next time on Green Mountain Forest. But until then, have a good one. I need more trees. I need more cash.